All right, thank you very much, Matt. I'm here with the Ellermans. They're from Atlanta, Trudy and Keith, and their children, Cole and Grady. Did I get all that right?
That's right.
Let's talk a little bit about these two twins. Now, your sister actually was the surrogate mom for them, but they were born, what, 14 months ago, and both of them had issues. Tell us a little bit about that.
That's correct. They were born about 4.5 weeks early, and simply because they were twins and they were premature, they had some issues. Cole had respiratory issues, was struggling to breathe on his own, and Grady had some digestive issues.
And the great thing now, as you can see, folks, they don't have any problems right now. In fact, they're very healthy and bouncing and having a great time. Keith, tell us a little bit, though, about, now, you were in Atlanta, so you guys essentially had you literally couldn't commute. So how did that work out for you in terms of Ronald McDonald?
We did. We came up and we stayed in a hotel for a day or two, but obviously that gets cross-prohibited. And there was a social worker at the hospital that told us about the Ronald McDonald House, and there was a room available, so we came and stayed. It was very helpful not to have to worry about anything, food, a place to stay, laundry if you had that. We didn't bring a lot of clothes. We weren't expecting to be up here for a week and a half, 2 weeks.
You mentioned the social worker brought it up. You'd obviously heard about Ronald McDonald House, but did you know much about it until you had to use it?
We really didn't. We actually spent about 1 day staying in the waiting room at the hospital, wondering where we were going to get our next meal and where we would leave our bags. And when the social worker mentioned it to us, we had heard of Ronald McDonald House before, but had no idea the breadth of the charity and what an impact it could make on a family in our situation.
And I think a lot of people listening in, they go, well, that probably will never happen to me, but you never know. You never thought it would happen to you, did you, Keith?
No, we did not. Yeah. We did not.
Yeah. And what would have happened had there not been a Ronald McDonald House, do you think?
We would have spent 2 weeks sleeping in the hospital waiting room, probably struggling to find meals and to find a place where we could get a couple hours sleep at a time, all the while worrying about your babies at the same time too. So this certainly took a big burden off of us.
So certainly both of you know the importance of having this kind of house so close to the hospitals here.
Definitely.
Absolutely.
All right, well, thank you very much to both of you, and you guys are just happy as can be, aren't you?
They sure are.
All right, well, thank you both. And Lori Tucker usually is here on these telethons with us, and she could not be here in person, but she did want to be part of this telethon, so we got her on tape. Let's go to Lori now.